How's it going, everyone? It's your girl Rocket Gal, and welcome to another banner reaction. This time around it's gonna be legendary hero. I think it's supposed to be red this time. I have no idea who's gonna be. Maybe male Corrin. It's people have always been speculating on him, but yeah, we'll see. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, I am curious at what it's gonna be. That's Tellius. That is Tellius. Elincia, Queen Elincia. Did we not get that already?
Then I am gratified.
Okay, this is Radiant Dawn. Are we never gonna get a Path of Radiance legendary? Oh my God, aerial maneuvers and Heart of Crimea. That looks kind of insane, actually. All right, well. Red unit, cool. She's just jumping all over the place. That seems pretty cool. Oh, that's cool animation. That is cool. Alright, let's see who else is on the banner. Alright, Saros, Claw, Dogger. Mainly care about that red pool. Odor, okay. Gilliam's actually pretty good. Oh, Crom. I actually kind of like some Croms. Ooh, Hinoka. Okay, this is going to be a great red pool. All right. Interesting. Okay, let's take a look at the kit because it's going to be pretty interesting. So here is Elincia. She is looking very pretty. All right. She is a sword flyer, so very cool. She's a wind legendary, and she gives resistance. She's voiced by Heather Gonzalez, so that's pretty standard. And the artist is Fujikawa Akira. And yeah, that's looking really good, man. The art is looking very good. Alright, let's take a look at her kit. So we have the Absolute Amidi. Enables cancel 2, so that in and of itself is already pretty good. Accelerate special trigger cooldown count -1. Unit attacks twice, even if foe initiates combat. Unit attacks twice. Alright. Pretty standard for brave weapons at this point. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants everything +5 to unit, grants plus X to attack and speed to unit. X equals 11 minus foe's max special cooldown count value times 2 for a minimum of 3. Okay, that's interesting. If foe does not have one, then X equals 3. Okay, alright, that's interesting. And then neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown charge -X on unit during combat. Alright, pretty, okay, I suppose. I mean, Kanto, brave attack, or, yeah, brave weapon, it's gonna be pretty good. Pretty good. And, extra stats, extra attack and speed, is pretty good. And, half of tempo, that's, yeah, so far so good. Pretty solid weapon. Let's see what else she's got. So she's got Dragon Fang, she's got attack speed clash 4, which seems like almost every unit is coming with that skill at this point. I mean, it's a pretty good skill, but like, jeepers, can we not like have more skill variety? Anyways, so we've got aerial maneuvers. This looks like a tier 4 dive bomb, that's my guess, but yeah, let's take a look. Unit can move to a space within 2 spaces of any ally within 2 spaces. Okay, that's pretty good. That's going to be really good for Clash. At start of combat, if both units and foes' HP are greater than or equal to 50%, inflicts speed and defense -4 on unit during combat, and also if if unit initiates combat, unit can make a unit can make a follow-up attack before foe can counterattack during combat. Okay, so is this better than the flow? The beast skill that T-Ira comes with. I forgot what it was called. Flow Desperation, I think. Yeah, no, I think so. I think this is probably better. Is better for flying units, probably. I mean, this is probably only for flying units, but this is definitely better for flying units, I think, because the teleportation is really good. You know, I don't totally remember what that B skill, the Flow Desperation, has. It's something similar. Where you get a follow-up attack. I don't know if they guarantee it. I just don't remember off the top of my head. But I think probably this one's going to be better for flying units, whereas Flow Desperation you can give to cavalry and flying, and that's probably better for cavalry. I mean, well, obviously better for cavalry, but not as good for flying, I think. But don't quote me on that because I'm not totally sure. But overall, that's a pretty good skill. So this is gonna be her attacking you for 4 hits at once. That's pretty good. That's pretty alright. So yeah, pretty alright there. So alright, here is her C skill, the Heart of Crimea. Allies within 2 spaces of unit can move to any space within 2 spaces of unit. Alright, that's pretty decent support. Kind of similar to Guidance, actually. Actually, very similar to Guidance. And then inflicts -4 on foes within 4 spaces of unit during combat. Okay, so we got Guidance and we got the Ruse skills. Wait, not Ruse, the Rain skills. And then at start of turn, if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants null follow-up to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit. Wow, okay, so this is she's actually going to be a pretty good supporting unit who can, you know, actually fight, you know? Like, a lot of times you have a support unit who can't really fight, and if they're like the last unit in Summoner Duels, you're just, like, you're fucked. But, like, she can still, like, she's, like, packing heat, man. She, with aerial maneuvers, will be able to just, hit 4 at once, like 4 hits at once before the enemy can counterattack, which, I mean, that's pretty good. She has Canto, so she can be really good for positioning. I mean, aerial maneuver is also really good for positioning, and on top of that, she basically has a Rain, she has Guidance 4, kind of, for the most part, and she has she gives no follow-up to both her and her allies. That is actually extremely good, I have to say. I mean, those are a lot of effects rolled up into one unit, into one C skill, basically. Yeah, this is extremely good. I think she's going to be extremely good Summoner Duels unit. She might be a pretty good Ether Raids unit. I would assume she'd be pretty good on Ether Raids defense, or maybe Ether Raids offense in an offensive, or like in the Gale Force team. That's my guess. But I think she's going to be like very much a Summoner Duels unit. And yeah, definitely, if you were annoyed by other flying units, like ones with Guidance or whatnot, like, she is like that on crack. Like, she is pretty good. So yeah, that is insane. Really, really happy that she got a pretty good ult, because this Elincia is gonna be pretty freaking good, I'd say. Probably meta relevant, especially in Summoner Duels. I'm just kind of surprised we're getting a Queen Elincia again. Did we not get one as an Ascended unit this year as well? Like, am I missing something? Was that not as, like, the Queen Elincia? Was the Ascended supposed to be more like Princess still? I don't remember. This is supposed to be Queen Elincia, right? Sort of, or I gotta replay Tellius, man. I don't totally remember. I don't really remember using Elincia terribly much in Path of Radiance, or maybe I did. I don't remember. But okay, let's take a look at this banner, because honestly, that red pool is looking very delicious. So we've got Elincia, of course, who is basically a fantastic melee flyer support unit. We've got Rearmed Crom, who maybe not the best unit in the world, but I like him a lot. He provides a lot of great fodder. And we got Legendary Hinoka, who's probably one of the better units in Summoner Duels right now, and honestly kind of a merge project. So I'm hoping to get a lot of merges on her. So very nice that this red pool is like stacked. Really happy about that. In terms of blue, we got Gilliam, who actually is a pretty decent Savior unit. Near Savior. I don't know about Far Savior, but Near Savior is pretty freaking good. There's Noah, who actually is not a terrible, like, supporting unit. He gives, the dodge effect. I forgot what else, but he gives dodge. So that's actually pretty important sometimes. And Saros, you know, she's just waiting for a remix, refine. But if you need Dragon Ball 3, she can give you that. In terms of red or green, we've got Odor, who is also waiting for a remix. So there's that. There is Dogger, who, you know, it's a pretty decent. You know, I actually find her to be a pretty decent Axe God unit. I've never done the build, but I've seen it before, and it's kind of terrifying. She's pretty good. She can get some pretty high speed. And then there's a male Byleth who is alright. It's not as nuky as he used to be, but you know, he can still deal some decent damage. And then colorless, we've got Fallen Maria, who is kind of a meta menace right now, at least in terms of Summoner Duels. I guess also in Ether Raids as well. So she's pretty good. There's Claude, who is alright. He is definitely fallen off a little bit. There's the Wind Tribe version is a lot better, but you know, he's still pretty good as well. Pretty good in Arena. And then there's Godo, who, yeah, he's pretty good in Ether Raids. He definitely helps for like Omni tanking and stuff like that. So yeah, overall, go for red. I can't say I really recommend any of the other colors. Maybe colorless because Godo and Maria are pretty good. But red is really stacked. I am going to go all in on red personally. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Were you expecting Elincia? I cannot say I was expecting Elincia anytime soon because we got Ascended Elincia. So I was like, okay, maybe they'll wait a year or two for Legendary Elincia down the line. But no, they're just like, alright, here's your Elincia, Queen Elincia again. And, you know, I'm okay with that. Elincia's always been one of my more favoriteest units, characters. So, yeah, very happy that she got the Legendary treatment. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the Legendary Elincia. In any case, I hope you guys enjoyed this banner reaction. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.